Once again, I want to say hello to my subscribers. Check this out. It happened again, man. Here it is. This young gentleman, Jamel, shot and killed while doing his job. Apprehending a shooter. Taking him on himself, and he is taking it upon himself to do that, and everybody's yelling out, he's a security guard, and they still shot him and killed him. Yes, we understand that the cops came in there, saw a guy with a gun in his hand or whatever the case may be, but in other situations, I don't need to say or go further with this, but listen what this guy has to say. Take a look at the story.
26-year-old Jamel Roberson was working as an armed security guard at Manny's Blue Room Bar. Witnesses say security asked a group of drunk men to leave, but at least one person came back with a gun and started shooting. Security returned fire, and witnesses say Roberson apprehended one of the men involved outside. A Midlothian police officer who responded to the scene opened fire. Adam Harris witnessed the shooting.
Everybody was screaming out security. He was a security guard, and they still did their job and saw a black man with a gun and basically killed him.
When Botham Jean was shot and killed in his own apartment, they said he should have had a gun. When Philando Castillo was shot and killed in his own car, after disclosing that he was legally allowed to carry a firearm, they said it was because he had a gun. And now, an armed black security guard apprehending a mass shooter, awaiting assistance.
He had somebody on the ground with his knee in his back with his gun on him, like, don't move.
Is shot and killed by an officer arriving on the scene. Let me just put the excuses out there straight away and address them. I know scenes like this are chaotic. I know officers have to make split-second decisions. I know this happens so frequently that officers are responding to one case after another. But this is all true when there are white mass shooters. And yet they are almost always taken into custody, unharmed. But when you add melanin, that's when officers open fire, even if it means killing a hero. God damn it. According to witnesses at the scene, the Midlothian police were responding to a shooting inside a south suburban bar early Sunday morning when they shot and killed the wrong person.
Some men were kicked out by security. They came back, and moments later, they fired right into the club. Witnesses say Roberson had on a bulletproof vest and a shirt that said security on it. He was 6'5", so you couldn't miss him. Roberson caught one of those men. He had him on the ground under his knee with the gun pressed into the man's side.
Continued narrative that we see of shoot first, ask questions later.
As we know, when it's a black man holding a gun or a toy gun or a cell phone, that's all the evidence needed for police to open fire, as we have seen time and time and time again. And just brace yourself for the influx of excuses that you can add to the list of Skittles, hoods, weed, guns, reaching, walking, kneeling, standing, cell phones. There's always a reason why when the man on the other end of the bullet is black. But yet, you can have a white man opening fire with more than 400 rounds on police officers, killing 2 of them, and yet he be apprehended free from harm. And oh yeah, if you're waiting for a statement from the NRA, you know, the group who told surgeons operating on shooting victims to stay in their lane, to say something on this, I wouldn't hold my breath. They still have to share more on the death of Philando Castillo. That happened in 2016. But you already know their silence will speak volumes, because to them, there can never be a good black guy with a gun. They would defend a white mass shooter with a history of mental illness's right to possess a firearm before they would a black man. Not only did Jamel Roberson risk his life to stop the gunman, he chased him down outside, pinned him to the floor, and waited for police to arrive. Jamel was beloved within his community. He was a church singer.
Roberson playing the organ. He served as a musician at several churches and had plans to become a police officer.
If you want to help Jamel's family, you can donate to this GoFundMe. I really have nothing more to say on this. It's just broken.
There you have it. You see that? Sad, isn't it? This is sad, man. We have to go through this. We have to go through this again. That's wrong, man. That is wrong. But anyway, I want y'all to take care of yourself and take care of one another. God bless you all, man. We need a prayer.